A member of the U.S. House of Representatives loudly announced her resignation from the party. U.S. Democrats are under complete control of elitist client. Already a former member of the U.S. House of Representatives, Tulsi Gabbard, publicly announced her resignation and the inability to remain in today's Democratic Party. She pulls us closer to nuclear war and is run by an elitist cabal, she said. She said it in reality. The Democratic Party is run only by elites who do not reckon with the interests of the people, promote anti-white racism and bring a global catastrophe closer, pumping Ukraine with weapons. The politician was a member of Congress for 8 years, but recently began to actively criticize the current American government. In particular, she said that the tough U.S. sanctions policy suffers only the American people, and Russian incomes are growing. She stated that the growth of Russia's income under the conditions of sanctions is the result of illiterate decisions of Joseph Biden. As a result, Tulsi called on all her supporters to follow her example and boycott the Biden administration.
I can no longer remain in today's Democratic Party that's under the complete control of an elitist cabal of warmongers who are driven by cowardly wokeness, who divide us by racializing every issue and stoking anti-white racism, who actively work to undermine our God-given freedoms that are enshrined in our Constitution, who are hostile to people of faith and spirituality, who demonize the police but protect criminals at the expense of law-abiding Americans, who believe in open borders, who weaponize the national security state to go after their political opponents, and above all, who are dragging us ever closer to nuclear war. Now, I believe in a government that's of the people, by the people, and for the people. Unfortunately, today's Democratic Party does not. Instead, it stands for a government that is of, by, and for the powerful elite. Now, I'm calling on my fellow common sense, independent-minded Democrats to join me in leaving the Democratic Party. If you can no longer stomach the direction that the so-called woke Democratic Party ideologues are taking our country, then I invite you to join me.
Oh, say can you